minimally invasive, unilateral decompression and instrumented fusion. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and that is the official name, if I'm remembering it correctly, that I was told for the surgery that the surgeon thinks would be best for me. This is a very weird time. I know I knew I wanted to document it, but it's very loud and windy out here. So let's get back into Lucky and have a little chit chat and move on with our day as we do. So, yeah, got all my dates coming up. I've got a date with a phone call with an anesthesiologist and the actual date of surgery. The surgeon says they usually let patients leave that day. He prefers to keep people overnight and monitor them. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. And then, almost 2 weeks later, I'll have another follow-up. Here in Edmonton, all of this will be happening in Edmonton. Great! I'm actually very thankful for the doctor. He answered all of my questions. He was a very, very friendly fellow. And he says it's very on point, the surgery with a regular discectomy, although there's actually less chance of failure with this surgery apparently. And he was more than willing to just let me take my time and think it over. But I think it's been such a long road to get to this point. I don't know why I would take any more time. When I think back to how agonizing the pain was in August, it would be silly for me to not go through with this. Obviously, I've got my reservations and I'm nervous about this, that, and the other thing, but we'll power through it, and hopefully I will come out the other end a better man. He says it's about 10 weeks of really laid back, taking it easy. So that's almost the 3 months, yeah, right? Not doing anything too strenuous. Or was it 10 weeks that I can't go in the pool? There was a lot of stuff floated around, which I'm sure they will go over with me again closer to the date. So that's something. We got all that locked down. Now that I'm done yapping at my phone, I better call some people like my mother and update them on this situation. Well, my mother doesn't want to answer the phone. She's probably busy putting coasters down, so there's not any rings left on the tables. Yeah, I want to get out of here, but I don't know. It's a weird feeling. Like I'm an adult. I can cope with everything in my own way. Blah blah blah. It would be nice to maybe do a little bit of retail therapy while I'm here. I don't particularly want to go to the West Edmonton Mall. That place is a gong show, and I'm clearly going to be back here soon. And I got to figure out the logistics of how that is all going to work with the whole staying overnight and being discharged. There's even there's some wording in here in this book. It says, after you are discharged, you must rest quietly at home for the next 24 hours in the company of a responsible adult while Amber's out. If your home is not within 100 kilometers of Edmonton, you should remain in the city until the day after your operation. None of this stuff applies to me. My home is where I always am. But I guess it's because they want you to stay close to home. We can make that work. Maybe that's just the next day, because maybe that's applying to people that they let go right away. So many questions, so little time. All right. Well, happy birthday to me, because it's going to be right on the day, basically. What do you say, Penny? You look very comfy and cozy right now. You want to get back on the road and get back to Cowtown? Or you want to go drive around your hometown a little bit? It really kind of looks like you don't give two hoots what we do. I like it. Easy going. All right. That is one giant boot. Right, Penny? This is the one-stop biker shop. I know I'm such a big biker. But I'll give you 3 guesses what they sell here. And the first 2 don't count. Dangerous for me. And I was just, as I was coming in, I'm like, I'm not even a biker, but.
Oh, why? Tell people you don't have to be a biker to come in here.
That's right. There you go.
You have a 2-wheel scooter.
That's all you need.
And leave
Yeah.
a Google review.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Sorry, and I'm really bad at this. Names again? Okay.
Angela and Shelly.
You're Shelly.
No, she's Shelly.
She's Shelly, you're Angela. See, I told you I was horrible at
remember
this.
the rainbow hair is Shelly.
That works. Thank you very much, ladies. I will definitely leave you that review.
Have a good one.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, after that.
Thank you so much. Angela and Shelly. So if you're in Edmonton and you like Dixon or any other, they got a whole bunch of other stuff. I couldn't be bothered to look at anything else because holy Dinah, I had no idea the Diction. All right, I had no idea the Dixon section was so large. Well, I was gonna say, well, and I lived here for 4 years. I never came down here, but the thing is Dixon wasn't founded until 2013, and that was the year that I moved back to Calgary. So that large ass Dixon section would not have been there. Isn't that right? That's when we left Edmonton back in 2013, huh? Yeah. And yes, we all know I have a problem. I got myself that very nice solid black bamboo. I realized I don't really have any sort of like just solid nice dress shirt for any special occasion. Not that they are planned, but you never know when one might crop up. And I decided to actually pull the trigger on my very first 2XL flannel because I've been noticing that some of mine are shrinking just the tiniest bit in the wash, and I'm not getting any smaller. Maybe after the surgery I'll be a little lighter. Too soon? But I got my 2XL, I got the Resilience flannel, which is the one that they released for Suicide Prevention Month. So it was cool to see that they already have this in stock here. The Sticks and Bricks location close to Calgary did not have that one. So yeah, if you find yourself in Edmonton, the one-stop biker shop. You got to give them a shout out for the pirate flags. Hello. Oh, look what's right across the street. It's a tiny boot. You pale in comparison, sir. All right, I think I'm almost ready to hit the road and get back down south. One thing I've wanted to do, because ever since I lived here, I was very familiar with this area that I'm in right now. And then I was watching a video by another really small YouTuber by the name of Steve Wallace. And I saw him do, I've seen a lot of his videos, but one he did was car camping outside of a police station. I'm pretty sure this is the police station he was camped out front of. I just want to take a gander. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was like right up here. Just along the side of it. Although there are no parking signs here, so I don't know, maybe they put them up because of him. No, I'm stopped out front of it. But we're not gonna kill the engine, we'll just keep her going for a second. because I watched that video and I knew that he was located or based out of Edmonton. At least back then he was. And I'd actually had to come down here for a background check or something at some point. I don't even know why. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the police station that he camped out of. He was in like a little, I don't even know what he was in, a little compass or something. Apologies to Steve for not paying attention. I'll do a step 2 in your honor later, but I was back in Calgary already when I watched that video. I was like, hey! That moment when you're like, I know that location. Isn't the internet just so much fun how it brings us all together in weird and wonderful ways? Okay. What do you say, Penny? Yeah, you ready to rock and roll? I think so. I think so. We're gonna have to fuel up. We used about a quarter of a tank from when we filled up in Red Deer. And if we don't have to stop in Red Deer, why would we? So maybe we get some gas, grab a bite to eat, take our medicine, and get back onto QE2 South. Sound good? Look at you. You're just ready to go. I want to see where Steve Wallace camped. Goodbye, cop shop. Everybody behave themselves. Make good choices, Edmonton. Make good choices. Not saying that 100% is the police station, but I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen the video in a while. I could be wrong, but honestly, how many police stations have that unique of a look to them in Edmonton? Let me know in the comments if I'm right or not. I'm sure somebody out there is probably either losing their mind or just like, yes, well done, Matthew. Now I'm in familiar territory. How many times I filled up at this gas station back in the day with my little red Jeep Wrangler? Well, I didn't count, obviously. That would have been weird at the time, but it was a lot. It's almost like a weird sense of home, but yeah, so much baggage. All right. One thing I've noticed that I find very weird is that the gas is almost more expensive than it is in Calgary? That doesn't make any sense. Always, always, always. Edmonton was far cheaper. It's supposed to be like the oil capital of Canada. Welcome to 2023. All right then. Drink up, Lucky, drink up. So, in the interest of keeping everybody informed, are you kidding me? Like 2 minutes I've been outside. Not even. You're crazy. The whole like starting issue that I've been having with Lucky, it wasn't happening since I got her back from the mechanic, and it happened once out of the campground yesterday, and I don't think I actually mentioned it in the previous video. Just one fail, and then it fired right up every single time on the way up here to Edmonton, so that's still a thing. But again, I have not removed the remote starter yet, which is buried up under here in that rat's nest of shit. So most of this is unused. This is the main brain, but there were wires that I spliced into that will have to be like reattached and whatnot. Yikes. As I say, sounds like a future Matthew problem. Maybe not that far in the future. Oh my goodness. I better go to the casino. Bang on. And I didn't set that to $52. Nice. Give me my paperwork. All right, Miss P, you gotta move. Sad day, your feet still don't reach the pedals. Sorry about it. Ugh. Come on, you. Get back over there in your co-pilot seat. I appreciate it. All right. Let's do it. The second place I lived, all on my own. Actually, I think that was the first time I ever had an apartment all by myself. When I lived here in Edmonton, is coming up right here on the left. It was through a company called Boardwalk. I don't even know if it's still owned by Boardwalk. The apartment complex or not. But that's where I was living when I found your little furry butt, wasn't it? Well, I didn't find your furry butt, but we all know that story now. But yeah, nice little neighborhood. Yeah, I just had that realization now that this was the very first apartment that I ever had all by myself. Before then, always roommates or girlfriends or whatever. So not owned by Boardwalk anymore. Everything changes, man. Nothing stays the same. It's not true. Uncle Glenn's Eatery and Sports Pub is still over there. That's been there forever. And over there is a Circle K, which used to be a Max that I used to frequent all the time. It was my neighborhood convenience store. So why not? I'm just gonna rip in there and grab some snacks, eh? You betcha. As per usual, you hold down the fort. And why don't you slink over here and steal my seat, as you do. How long do we think it actually takes her? You little shit. That is too funny. All right, let's get some snackies. How's it going, guys? It's new, I clearly have to try it. How you doing today, man?
Good.
Just those for me, please. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You too.
Yeah. You can walk there, Max. Like...
Just the 2-4. Let's get... it's only mediocre, but major melon. That works. Twist my rubber arms with the 2-4 deals. It's not so bad. It's Mountain Dew. Let's give this honeydew melon a try. I'm not hopeful. I don't like honeydew. I like honey don't. But I'm bump. All right. Ooh. Ah, yes, Dixon flannel everywhere. I probably have enough Dixons to cover the entirety of Lucky. Let's get serious. Oh, that door's gonna close on me. Okay, I need to put something in my belly. I need to find a place to put my phone first. There we go. Nailed it. If you saw my last video, you know exactly what I'm gonna make because I still have pretzel buns, I still have ham, and I still have cheese. I'm not going to film doing it. A little close there, bud. Pulling right in. But needless to say, they're delicious. And if you want to see me make it, it was in the last video. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, all that good stuff. I would greatly appreciate it. Need food, need meds. Let's do it. All right. Meds. Honeydew. Surprisingly, I am A-okay with that. Pretzel sandwich. That's the good stuff. All right. Delicious. Locked. Well, old neighborhood. I wish I could say it was a pleasure being back inside you again. But, fuck you very much. See you never. Back in windy Cowtown. Oh, and I am so tired. Probably didn't help that I've been up since 5, although I did get a kind of sort of nap between 9 and 10 up at that Walmart in Edmonton, but it's still been a very long day. You want some food? Is that what you need in your life right now, Penny? Oh, come here. What do we got on the menu tonight? Chicken and herring. Oh, that sounds lovely. Enjoy your meat, Puck, for Monday night. Here you go. Yummy. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hunker down for the night and just call that a day. Yo, wait. I told Steve I owed him a step 2, didn't I? This one's for you, Mr. Wallace. Hopefully wherever you are in the world right now, you safe, you happy, you well fed, and you got a beer in hand. Anyway, I also need to go get a physical done, which is super fun. So I'll have to find a clinic to go get that taken care of either tomorrow or the day after. It's just going to depend on how busy they are and how early I go, I suppose. And this ball is officially rolling, and I'm going to be back up there in a week. And then when I think about things and not really knowing, like the recovery, they said could be about 3 months, but it's not going to be 3 months of bed rest. It's a couple of days of really taking it easy, or a couple weeks. so much was being said when I was in there. I was just trying to get the answers to the questions I had, that I wasn't really retaining everything else. But I know he said I can't go swimming for about 10 days, which that sucks, but I will take that if it means being fixed and being part machine. I'm making jokes, and I'm going to continue to make jokes, because it's what I do when I'm uncomfortable. And I am nervous, I am scared, but it's time. This has been, excuse me, this has been a long time coming, and I'm done. I'm done with the pain for now. So if this can get rid of that, I say get her done. That's the plan. When it comes to my channel here and how it's going to affect that, I hope not. I'm hoping not too much. I'm hoping people will come along on the journey with me, as they have been so far. This whole experience will be part of my life, which means it will be part of the vlog. That being said, knowing me, I am going to hit the ground running tomorrow morning and start filming as much as humanly possible, so that if I do end up on bed rest, in order to do bed rest for an extended period of time, I will have plenty of content to edit, to keep myself busy and keep you, incredible people, entertained. Because from the bottom of my heart, I really am grateful and appreciate each and every one of you for clicking on my videos and watching my shenanigans. As I record this, we are very near, we are quickly closing in on 30,000 subscribers, which is just an insane number that I never thought for 1 millisecond I would ever see myself achieving, putting videos on YouTube. And I know a lot of us on YouTube do say that, but that's because it's true. Everybody who is genuinely never thought they would go anywhere. It's good to have goals, but you got to keep those goals realistic, and then you're always pleasantly surprised when things go even better than what you planned for. I'm going to leave this one here. I don't know how long it is. I filmed as much as I thought I could today. And anybody who lives in Edmonton, don't take it personally with the way I was feeling earlier. It's nothing against the city. My time in the city was great to me. The city was really good to me. There's a story I could tell about my buddy Jordan and I getting pulled over by the cops. And those police officers were very kind to me. So I got nothing against Edmonton as a city. There is a whole bunch of unresolved nonsense. Like I said, that is for a future tale. Until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. I guess one other thing I should talk about is that I obviously, because I reside in Calgary, yes, I live in my van, so I could just very easily drive to the Walmart and sleep and rest in Lucky for as long as it takes. My kiddo is here. Surgery's in Edmonton. That's not ideal. I could probably take a day or two, recover, then drive my butt back down here to Calgary. No muss, no fuss, no problem. But why be bored? Why risk being lonely? Why not ask a friend? You have something for me?
Sir, a big giant heart.
Ooh, who's this from?
Karen. Her handle, her channel name is Karen Ferguson to something. But it's from her sister Donna.
Ooh, well, thank you, Donna. I'm assuming this is for my little girl and not just me.
No, it's for you.
Perfect. I've always wanted one. Question. Want to go to Edmonton? Wow, you need to clean up your house. What a disaster.
Sure. Why not?
You gotta practice driving Lucky.